Hi, 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 and welcome. If you don't see that little red box above my head, that means I am no longer live and instead you're catching the replay. So welcome to the replay. Today, I am doing my segment for Craft Around the Clock. If you guys are not in that group, you need to be a part of that group. There's so many creative friends in there. They're so talented. I love being a part of them. It makes me feel super good inside that I get to claim being a part of some super fun people. Today for my project, we are going to make a super fun stand-up Santa out of a scrap piece of wood. I remember I had told you guys I grabbed out a few extra pieces the other day when I was looking for the items to put together my cute tray that I made the other day. Well, I still had this out and I wasn't putting it back in the shed. I'm like, you know what? We're going to use this for something. So it looks like I just went live. I'm going to just very quickly share this over into my VIP group. And once I get into my VIP group, we are going to jump right on into this. And I don't believe this is going to take all that long. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Let's see. Let's create, how about I spell right? Let's create a scrap wood Santa for Craft Around the Clock. I keep trying to tag it. I'm going to have to put the link down below. I don't know why it keeps doing it where I can't share it. I don't know why it's doing that. It's super odd. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's all me, clearly. Hi, Tracy. Tracy, can you put the link in here to find Craft Around the Clock group? I can't tag it. I don't know why I can't. It's me. It's obviously me. I'm the problem. It's me. I just can't do it. I don't know why I can't do my @ sign and get it. I can do it when I'm not live. But when I am live, I can't do it. But then when I'm not live, I can't tag it because I do it off Switcher. So it's super weird. I know, I'm so crazy. But anyway, so you guys, we're going to do that. Now, what I've got is I have this craft fabric. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have been hoarding this since not this past 4th of July, the 4th of July last year. I've had this in my stash, and then I moved it to Christmas stash last year. I didn't use it, so I moved it back to 4th of July stash this year. I never used it. So guess what? I put it into my Christmas stash this year, and I said, we're using it this year. So it's just red burlap. You don't have to use burlap. I have in my little stashy area of all my fabric. These are like my fabric pieces that I like to coffee stain or I like to stain. However, you can use fabric. You can use whatever you want. I am just going to use some red burlap that I have had. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Deborah. How are you guys? So we're going to use that. You need another little piece of scrap fabric. You really don't if you don't want to. I want to have like my ends look I want it to look rustic, but also a little finished. You know what I mean? Hi, Doodle Denise. How are you? Hi, Kelly. Oh, I love my New Jersey friend. Hi, Jersey friends. We got to meet up. And thank you for sprinkling me out. You're also going to need, now there's 2 ways you can do this. Now I have, and of course, because I pulled it out and I cleaned up my room the other day. Do you ever notice? Well, I cleaned up my craft table and part of my room. Behind me, not so much. You guys can still see there's a hot mess there. But I did start to get down some of my Halloween designs and put up my Christmas stuff. I found there's my white nautical rope and my brown nautical rope. And I put the white nautical rope somewhere. I don't know what I did with that. It's from the summertime at the Dollar Tree. But thankfully, I found a mop head from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to use that for Santa's beard, his eyelashes. Little bits come down to look like hair, okay? And then you're going to use... if you want to use peach, if you want to use a different color, whatever color you want Santa to be, and then a little bit of rosy cheeks, okay? And then I wanted to add a little something extra to this. Now, I'm also going to use a little wood bead, okay, that we're going to paint whatever color you decide to paint Santa's face. You might want to paint the bead the same colors, that way it all matches. I wanted one of my little rustic bells I'm going to put at the end of the hat that I make. And now this is a little bit, hey, Vermar Designs, how are you? Hi, Fatima, how are you? Hi, Lavender and Lace with Lori and Brenda at Totally Together. You guys, I would love it if you would follow all of my friends. If you were here from following me for years, a lot of these are my new friends from over at the Craft Around the Clock group. Tracy she has run this for years and years. She's so good at doing all of this stuff. Please make sure you follow her. She is amazing. And if you love all things primitive crafting, wowza, you need to go follow her. And then all of my new friends in here, guys, give each other a follow. The crafting community is literally the best community around. I've talked about it so many times. Mental Health Monday for me is what I love when I specifically talk about it. Over the last 2 years, with, the sudden loss of my dad and the things that had gone on in my life, the crafting community is something that I leaned heavy into because I was in a really dark place. And thankfully with my family and my crafting family and my crafting community, anytime I'm ever in that space, in that dark spot space in my life, I know I can always reach into my crafting community. I know I can jump on and I can come and create something, and I can talk to my friends here. And even though there might be something crazy going on in my life, I can forget about it for just a little bit. And all of these women and men that come in, make sure you follow them. Make sure you go follow them. Give them a follow. Say hey to them. Let them know how awesome their projects are. That's what this community is about. We need to build community. We need to remember that crafting is good for the soul, and we are good for each other. So I just want to put that out there. And now for something good to say that I almost felt like I was getting ready to cry a little bit. I wanted to get it out there because I had told you guys that, and if there's any littles around, earmuffs, my pop and my dad, first my pop, then my dad, were my Santas. Okay? They're the best Santas. And when I think of Santa, I think of pizzelles. Okay? And you might think, what? Santa's cookies, pizzelles were what we would leave out for Santa. Star, I say anise. I don't know how to say it. I have a New Jersey accent, guys. That's how it comes out with me. But I have little star anise pieces, and I'm going to glue them onto the hat that I make for Santa because I love the way it smells. It makes me think of my dad and my pop. It makes me think of all things Christmas. And Christmas, I feel like, is about memories. It's not about the gifts. It's not about, getting out there in the hustle and bustle. Sure, that's there. But it's the memories, and it's about putting a smile on someone's face. So that's something for today I wanted you to know, okay? So let's get at it, shall we? Now that I talked so much. Hi, Valerie. I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for being a first-time watcher. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to very messily, if that's even a word, and haphazardly give our Santa a quick painting, okay? Now, I hope everybody had a great day. I am pretty sure it is election day everywhere, right? Pretty sure it's election day everywhere. So I hope you got out and voted today. I truly do believe that voting is something that we should not take for granted. And I'm gonna say something that my dad taught me when I was younger. If you don't vote, you can't. I'm going to say it a kinder way. You can't complain. But that's not how he would say it. And it has stuck with me for years. And I feel like if you don't like things that are happening around you, you have the right to vote to change it. Okay? It may not go in your favor, but you have the right to say that you've tried. So I voted today. I ran out to vote right as soon as I got done work before I came on here. So that's what we did. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Casey Wallace. Hi, Nikki. How are you guys? Okay, now I'm going to add just a little bit of pink into this color that I have here to make it a little bit more, I guess more of like an apricot color. I don't know. That's kind of like the color I'm going to go for. Like Santa always seems like he's got like super rosy everywhere. Okay. Like he always has like, yes, extra rosy cheeks, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like this would be a better color for him. Right? More of a peachy-ish color. Oh my gosh. Now what I want to do is eat some pizzelles. Do you guys know what pizzelles are? Let's go into some questions right now. Okay. So already number one, if it's election, I'm pretty sure it's election day everywhere, you guys. I think that's like a national thing. Did you go out and vote? Number one. And I'm not asking who you voted for. I don't want to know. Nobody tell me. You're not supposed to say who you voted for. Number two, what is your favorite Christmas cookie to make? I want to know. Okay. I want to know what your favorite Christmas cookie is to make. Whoops. Of course we have reminders going off, you guys. It would not be It would not be right if you didn't. Right, Susan Hicks? Exactly. That was what that's how I grew up, you know? Like, and my dad used to say, well, what if I don't like, because, you know, I was a little mouthy when I was younger. I mean, go figure, right? I used to be like, well, what if I don't like things here? And he'd be like, well, this is not a democracy in this house. That's what my dad would say. So even though I may not have cared for things the way they went growing up, I knew once I left the house, I could vote. That's the way it is. And we taught Little Brand that, and whereas maybe we all don't agree on the same things, it is your right to, and I think of the people that don't have the right to do those things. And I'm thankful that we live in a place where we can do that. Again, may not go the way that we want it to, but you can say that you have the right to do that. Anywho, I'm going to know the cookies now. Let's talk cookies. Because it's almost dinner time in New Jersey and I'm hungry. I'm smelling this and all I'm thinking about is pizzelles. Do you guys know what pizzelles are? I don't think anybody's said it yet. Hi, Pat. Valerie voted. Hi, Julie Truman. How are you? I am wondering if you guys know what pizzelles are. Do you guys know? I might have to send some to someone. I don't know. I might have to get my mom. My mom has taken over making them. I mean, I'll make them if I have to, but if you guys know me, you know I have ADHD and I cannot sit still. And to make pizzelles is a long process. I do not have the patience for it. So when my mom makes them, I make her drinks. Oh no, I really needed to do this call, and of course I can't right now. Shoot. I will make my mom drinks. I will keep drinks coming, so that way she can sit there. I will make her food and snacks. Shoot, I really needed to do that call. Of course, it figures they call me now. I will do all of the things, okay? Sugar cookies with some frosting. Yum, Nikki. Yum, yum. Okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm doing this a quickie. Quick. And honestly, the one side I probably didn't even have to do as much as I did because we're really going to be putting a good amount on for like hair for Santa. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'm not worried about the bottom, honestly, so much, you guys. I'm really not. I am okay with how the bottom will look because it's okay. Let's just put it that way. Now I'm going to get my little nose part here. Where are my, hold on, I have tweezers somewhere. If I were tools, where would I be? Oh, you know what? No, I got out. I know my trick. I got this out. There we go. You guys, I'm just going to use a little paintbrush. And I'm going to paint my little bead here. And that way I don't get my fingers dirty. Look at that. You know what else you could do? If you put it in a little baggie with paint, the same color paint, you could just mix it around in a little baggie. I didn't have that. I just figured I could just quick paint this up. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a lot of cookies. Here we go. I mean, a lot of things. Love them thin Italian cookie that looks like a snowflake and tastes like licorice. Yes, Charmaine got it. Charmaine wins. Kelly says, my favorite is snickerdoodles. Oh, yes, Big Brain loves snickerdoodles. Yes, I know what they are. Love them, but never made them. Ooh, okay, Cal. Let's see. Sugar cookies. Ooh, Valerie, please tell me what is a tiger cookie. I've never heard of that. So my girlfriends and I do a sugar, nope, that's not what I was trying to say. We do a cookie exchange every year. We always do it at my house, like about a week before Christmas. That way we always have them. Like, I always think like, it's helpful if you're hosting Christmas or if you're going somewhere to have like cookies to bring. So if you're doing any more than a week, you're not gonna have any cookies left. Let's be real. Especially if you have like a bigger family or kiddos or people that have sweet tooth in your family. Okay. So we always do it like a few days before Christmas. And every year I try to pick a new cookie to do. Sometimes it doesn't work. I attempt it though. Sometimes it's timing. But it's also just an excuse to get the girls together. So you have to fill me in on what a tiger cookie is because I might want to do that this year. I have no oven, so I can't bake this year. Oh, Nikki, I'm sorry. What about air fryer? Do you have an air fryer? You can make air fryer cookies. I saw that. It was on Pinterest. No bake cookies chocolate. Ooh, Anita. Make chocolate like fudge. You can make fudge out of like, you just put it in you mix it in a bowl and put it in like a little 9x9 pan with like parchment paper and put it in your fridge. And then you can give that as a gift. That's a fun one. Okay. Here, let's do, you know what we're going to do next? We're going to do the beard because that's going to be the thing that's going to take the next longest. Now, I've never pulled a mop head apart. I'm sure I probably could do it no problem. Well, we're going to see what's going to happen if I see if I can loosen it. Can I loosen it? Let's see. I might just cut it apart. That may just be the, you know what? Because I'm not going to obviously use all of this, so we're going to just cut strands off. Let's keep it together because we don't need to do it any other way. Lady fingers, yummy. Yes, Nikki, there you go, girl. The more you know. I wish I had one of those things that was like, the more you know. I could go flying across the screen. All right, I'm just going to cut a few rando pieces of this off. Okay, I already have my hot glue gun going. Hopefully, it should be heated up already. My bigger worry that I have is hopefully I have enough. Yeah, here it goes. I hope I have enough glue sticks for my chubby glue gun. My big glue sticks. Okay, so I'm gonna do these. Oh, I forgot my comb that I was gonna use. We're gonna stick that right here. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be enough. We're gonna play it by ear and see. Oops, this is wet. Let's dry this up. Stick that over there. It's almost dry. Not fully. Now, you guys, if you are not doing anything tonight, if you're bored, which we're women, how are we ever bored? There's always something going on. But if you would like to just sit down and watch something fun and have a good hangout day, you should come on back and go and hang out and watch my girlfriend and I, my friend, one of my BFFs, Sarah and I, we have our little podcast, and while we're in our off season, we like to get our lives going, and we do our challenges with each other, and they are always hysterical. There's always adult beverages involved, and we always take up challenges. Last week was just rando fall-themed Dollar Tree, okay? So if you're up for it, we should be live. I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern is when we typically will go live, between 7 and 8. But we're at 2 Wild and Crafty Girls. And it's TWO, not the number 2. But you can follow us there. And we'll be live later on tonight. We try to do it like every other Tuesday. Sometimes it might be every third. You know, with kids back to school and sports and things going on in the world. You know, I'm just quick trying this. Tiger cookies are made with frosted flakes and melted chocolate mixed in. I will send you. Oh, Valerie, yes. Please send it to me. I have no idea what my bot just sent you. Sometimes it goes nuts. I also love the Italian cookies with the icing drizzle with sprinkles on them. Oh, I know. Ricotta cookies? Are you talking about the ricotta cookies? Excuse me. Guys. The ability to choke on one spit, that is truly a treat. Okay, here's the thing. I really wanted these to be a little longer, and I'm wondering, can I pull? Oh, I can. There we go. So I'm going to get a few of these and just yank it. Okay, so if you yank it, you don't have to cut these. I shouldn't have cut them. Well, no, because you know what? I totally did want a few of these to be a little longer. So let me think here. So I think right about there looks to be pretty good. Because I want to do his like mustache first, but I want to maybe pull it apart, make it a little bit thicker. See, I kind of wish I did have my nautical rope because this is just not as thick as I was hoping. But it's going to work. It's going to work for what I wanted it for. I may just twist it together instead. because it is an aesthetic. Oh, what are we stuck on? There it goes. All right, so I think, oh gosh, that's going to be way hot. And it's stuck on my finger now, so there's that. You guys, these are the things that happen to me. All right, so we're going to go, what did I say? Right about there, right? You want to know why my hot glue is coming out brown? Because I left my hot glue gun on since last Friday. Oh, no, don't. What is that? That just fell. Oh, that was the one thing I said I was going to do. I was hoping to do to teach you guys on my next time, but I forgot. I wanted to do Santa instead. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we don't see that that's brown in there. Yeah, I left my glue gun on, guys. I know. I'm fully aware of what could have happened. Fully aware of it. I know. Don't tell my mother. She would hate when I would do that. She would be able to walk down here when she lived here with us. She was like, Jess, something is burning in the basement. I'm like, Mom, it's all in your head. And I would come flying downstairs. I'm like, I know exactly what she's talking about. It's my glue gun. Because I could smell it. I can always smell it too. As soon as I come down the steps, I'm like, oops, that's my glue gun. That's my glue gun. Yeah, I'm actually glad that I decided to spin this around. It looks fuller. Now it looks a little fuller. Now, I'm all right, I guess, well, where are the smaller pieces? Here we go. Oof. Nope, we're going to save the smaller pieces for something else. I'm going to keep pulling off the longer sides. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Sheila. Thank you for watching me. Now I want to try them cookies. Yes, for reals. Nikki, you will love them. Hi, Tana. Whoops, that's a shorty. What did I do with the shorties? The shorties are going over there. Here's my long guys. Okay. Now I'm going to just keep on going. Down and around. I actually just wanted to go. I don't know. You know what? Guys, I don't want to go down and around. I'm going to do it like this. It doesn't need to go around. I'm going to twist it like this and go straight down. That's how we're doing this. That's how I decided. Okay? My God, my glue is brown. And I'm going to twist it the whole way because I'm just not happy with it not being as thick. I think if I would have had, like I said, if I would have gotten the nautical rope, if I would have been able to remember what I did with it. If you have that, I would suggest using that. I think that'll come out much nicer. Go with that. This is going to work too. Don't get me wrong. This will be cute. It's all going to be super cute. Okay. So we are going to go with the little shorties that we made. Okay. Sheila, I will send you that link right on over, my friend, as soon as I am done this live. If my bot does not automatically beat me to it. Sometimes it actually works properly. Ow, that's really hot. Oh, I like Santa's beard. It's looking good. It'll look really good. I promise once it's all done. How are we doing on time? Oh, 5:08. We got time. I have 25 minutes. All I have left to do is his hat and paint his little eyes on. And his nose. I feel like the beard is going to be the longest part. And I'm going to put some hair up where it would be his hat. Let's see. Look, we're starting to come out to where I'm not at burnt glue anymore. Yay! You guys see what I'm doing? I hope you can see. I'm just twisting these up because I just want it to be a little thicker. Okay. I'm getting it started in here. and then just popping it down. And then what I'll do is I will, Avi, be trimming this. Obviously. Got glue all stuck on my fingernails. Okay. I was hoping I would have pulled out enough. I must not have. It's okay, we'll yank out some more. No biggie. Won't take all that long. I need to go get my daughter from work now and watch the replay. Oh, you too, Kelly. My friend, you have a great night. Be safe, okay? You be careful and be safe. It was good to see you. Okay, I'm going to go to the next side. I actually may have cut just enough or pulled off just, wait, no, these ones were cut. I think I may have just done just enough. Guys. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. He's a shorty. This is a shorty. I was really trying to be super good about not getting this on my fingers, but that didn't happen. Oh, I love it. Okay, now I gotta get some for where would be his hair. So I think I'm gonna put the hat on next. Where's his nose, actually? Let's see about his nose. Let's get his nose on. Get some nose. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, we're gonna get, do I have one more little small one? Did I? Okay, well. Well, you know what? We'll pull that, and if I need it, I'll get it. All right, so now, oh my God, that was so hot on my finger. What was I thinking? Let's get our burlap going. And you know what I might do? I might continue his little, his little hair pieces. I may do them along the side. I haven't really decided yet, to be honest with you. Just saying. Okay, so you see how we have him like this? How cute. That's our little Santa so far. Now we're going to get his little hat together. That was not a smart idea, you guys. Not smart. Okay, I kind of want to follow the fold on this because it's already got a nice built-in fold. And you know what? I'm going to paint. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to do this. I'm going to quickly paint a little red up here because I don't want it to show. Like, it's because the burlap, you can kind of see a little bit through. Okay, you guys, I'm going to paint just a little bit of red. And I'll whoa, well, didn't want that much. It's okay, though. And you know what? I think I did this. Oh, no, I didn't. Remember I said I wasn't doing the tops. I remember now. Because I thought. Now, you won't notice it. You will notice the fact that it is very much not even close to being even. There it goes. Wow, I got a lot of red out of that. Is that right? Okay, let's get okay, we're gonna dry this real quick. That wasn't so terrible. Hi, Diane. Had to laugh when you did that. Something I would have done. Oh, Susan. That is me in a nutshell, my friends. I'll keep you laughing always. I laugh when I'm like, how are these people such like nice and they can craft in nice, clean clothes? I am the messiest crafter. I do things where you're like, what is wrong with you? That's me. That's my style of crafting. Just quickly drying this. Quick. Come on. I did go a little heavy on it just because I want to make sure that through the burlap you don't see like, you know, I want you to see red. I don't want you to not see red. Now what did I do with it? Come on. It's almost dry. 5:15. All right. We only have a few little pieces left to do, and we have 15 minutes to go. We're golden. And hopefully, you guys, if you haven't already, I would love if you would follow me. I would be very appreciative if you would. I'm good for a laugh, I promise. And hopefully some inspiration too. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Let's get our cute little burlap on. I'm going to use why I tried to do that so awkwardly. Stir. I think because I'm trying to keep it away from the huge amount of red paint that I decided to pour into the cup there. That I certainly did not need all of that amount. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Probably get the lid over here. There it goes. All right. Now, let's go ahead. Get our cute little Santa hat going. I still made it crazy big. What the heck? It's all right though. It's totally fine. Really. Get off. My, that's going to be burning. That's going to be really hot. I don't know why I was thinking that was going to do anything. Yes. Oh, that's hot. That is quite hot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Woo! I got to get the hot glue off my fingers. Hold on. Ah. You guys, I have always had people that are like, use those covers. Use the hot glue covers for your fingers. Guys, my fingers are too fat for them. I have like sausage link fingers. I did just hit that follow button. Yay, Carol Ann. Oh yes, followed the first time I watched. Love your spirit. Susan, you're so sweet. And so are you, Carol. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna continue to glue this puppy up now. I just had to pull the glue off so that way I could feel where it was. Oh, yikes, that was so hot. Okay. Now, oh my goodness, if I could keep the scissors in my hands, you guys, that was crazy. Now, what I think I'm gonna do, let's grab one of these just because I think it'll be fun. You know what? No, I'm going to get some floral wire. No. Come on. Yay, I saved it. All right, so I'm going to use the floral wire to make Santa have like a, oh my gosh, my nose started running there. That was crazy. So sorry about that. To give Santa like a little side hat. You know what I'm talking about. Make his hat like kind of hook on over to the side a little bit. Oh, you guys, I'm batting 1,000. I just flung a fingernail off. Oh, this is just the way my life is. Because I didn't make it tight enough. That is why. Unloosen. 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 There it goes. Thought I had it good and tight. Apparently I did not. That is better now. There we go. Okay. Now, cut off those two pieces. I'm going to give a little cut to my Santa hat here, right about here. Okay, save that. And right, I just want to make sure, get all the little fuzzy away. Now remember, I said I have my little bell. I'm gonna tie it on with this. Gosh, I'm hoping I can get this done in the next few minutes. What time is it? I thought I was gonna have all the time and then still have some extra time. Apparently, I did not have the time. Now, the reason why I'm doing wire, you guys, if I decide to have this as like, I think this will look super cute on my front porch, like for the season. If I were to do twine, we have diabolical squirrels, okay? Let me just tell you, the squirrels will have a field day with it. Where's that? Oh, here it is. The squirrels will have a field day with it. And they will they'll eat my they will eat off the twine that is holding my bell on, and I'll lose the bell. So hence the wire. Okay, now put that. Ah, yes. It's gonna make it look so good. It's gonna make it look like, it's gonna look cute. Let me put it to you that way. Because I did use my pinking shears on this piece. This was a leftover piece from a little bit ago. Okay. And I'm just going to pop it around the edge here. Go all the way around. Yikes, that's hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so hot. So hot. Wowza. Oh, I forgot to do his little hair. I was going to put that down first, but you know what? We're going to have it just go right along like so. And on top of that, I'm also going to cut a little piece for eyelashes. Okay. And I'm going to make a little piece around here for hair. I think I want to do. Aw, thanks, Stace. You're so sweet. You are so sweet, my friend. Okay, those I can't lose. What time is it? Oh, I have 4 minutes. I think I can do this. I think I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. Trying to make it go right on down the side here. You guys, can you hear Eddie snoring? Oops. Gosh, my fingers. My fingers are on fire. Okay. Frames his face nicely. 2 minutes. Easily got this, you guys. Easily. All we have left to do is paint on his little eyes and do his little eyelashes, which I'm going to do them. I'd like to put them on really quickly first, but I have a feeling I'm not going to do it correctly if I do that. All right, ready? Let's draw on his little eyes. This is where it could all go downhill, guys. Do I attempt to do it without a pencil? Probably, because you know what? I don't think I have one. Okay, here's where we go. All in. Okay. I'm also noticing I did not put his nose on centered. So, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I want to make him look like the one that I did the last one I did. Hold on. I'm going to make his eyes look the exact same way because I think those ones look pretty good. Please, God, don't let me smear this. Please don't let me smear this. Went a little bit out of the lines, but that's okay. Definitely made this side bigger, so now we got to go and adjust that. Looks good enough, I think. Okay, you guys, we got to add on our little anise pieces. I'm going to do my little white dots. I made it too thick. Okay, you know what? I need to stop because every time I touch it, I wind up making the one side too big. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Guys, we're just about done. Stick with me for 2 more minutes and we're finished. Just get this dry. Sides are a little wonky. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He still looks cute. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. Okay, he looks good. Eyebrows. What did I do with them? Right here. They're right here, Jess. Okay. Please don't burn myself. Please don't burn me. I think we did good there. I think we really did. I didn't think about turning. Yikes. Ah! Oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot on my finger. Get off. Okay, we got to take that one off. Oh, I wrecked it. Oh, I wrecked it. It got stuck on my finger. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Ah, it's so hot. Okay, we need one more. Hold on. Get off. There it goes. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. Too much glue. He looks a little angry with the way I just put the second one on, but it's okay. All right, you guys. I'm gonna add the little pieces on. Okay. You guys ready to see how he looks? Are you ready? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Ready? Steady, go. What do we think? Do we like them? I did want to kind of give them just a little bit of some... What just fell off? Really? Oh, no. Hold on. Oh my gosh, and of course the glue would make a flipping mess, right? Oh my goodness. I should have added that down a little further, but that's okay. So there he is. Now, hold on. Hold on, ready? Wait. We're going to add a little bit. Where is my little dauber? I need a little white. Little drop of pink and white. Of course I would get it on there. We're going to pretend like it didn't exist. I should have done this pre-hair, but it's okay. Okay, there's our little Santa. Do we love him? I think I love him. I thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, please be sure to go and watch all of the crafters. Craft Around the Clock. Excuse me. Literally, there's always crafters on around the clock. They have late night crafting. They have during the day crafting. Excuse me, I'm choking myself. There's always someone on, always awesomeness happening, always creativity. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give me a follow. I would be super appreciative. Guys, I just lost my scissors. Where did they go? I would be very appreciative. And like I said, Sarah and I will be back on tonight on Two Wild and Crafty Girls. We will be doing our fun adult live where we just have our adult beverages and we catch up on our friendship and we just catch up on good fellowship with friends. Okay, so I will see you at 7 o'clock or 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Just give us a follow and you'll know what time. But I thank you for hanging out with me and